Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. So today I want to talk about this meme, okay? And I've been seeing this quote pop up a lot. And you know, one thing that I'm a stickler for is for us taking responsibility for our own lives, us taking responsibility for the places that we are in. Because at some point, yes, things happen to you. But at some point, we have to acknowledge that a lot of things don't happen to us. They don't happen to us by happenstance. Our experiences, our lives are a series of choices that we have made, and you can easily choose differently, okay? Before I go off on a tangent, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already, okay? Hit that subscribe button, girl. Hit the notification bell so you'll know every single time I upload a new video, and also hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the like button right now. I'll give you a minute. So I've been seeing this quote just floating around for years now, and I really want to address this, okay? Because I thoroughly believe that a lot of things that go on in our lives, a lot of things that happen to us, we are in our control, is actually very much in our control to help and to better. So the meme says, just be honest with me. In a relationship setting, just be honest with me or stay away from me. It's not that difficult. One thing that I cannot stand is when people act like everybody is just out to get them. 9 times out of 10, a lot of people simply aren't thinking about you enough to just have all of these malicious thoughts, okay? So when women say things like, just be honest with me and or stay away from me, or if you're not gonna do right by me, then why are you even talking to me? Listen, and I'm gonna say that it's the nicest way possible, okay? Nobody has to be nice to you, okay? That is what I want to get across. Nobody has to do anything. Nobody is obligated to be fair towards you. Nobody is obligated to give you everything you ask for. Nobody is obligated to do anything for you, okay? You are your own responsibility. So when women say things like, oh, well, you know, he wasted my time, if you weren't gonna treat me right, if you weren't gonna do this, that, or the third, why did you even bother? Listen, logically, that man came to you for a reason. He had his own agenda, just like you had your own agenda when you allow yourself to be pursued by said man. So if the man then turns and tries to give you less than what you ask for, less than what you desire, you know, don't be mad at him if you continue to give him months and weeks and years of your life and he never rises to the occasion. Be upset with yourself, because see, a lot of these things are very much in our control. If you're unhappy, it's your job to make yourself happy, okay? And again, I too learned this, you know, sort of the hard way. Not really, but kind of. You know, you can't avoid every single bad thing in life, but at the same time, a lot of things can be avoided with a little logic, a little wisdom, and a little common sense. It's not anybody's job. When somebody pursues you, understand that they're pursuing you for a purpose, for their own agenda. Now, you may have a totally different agenda than them. You may want something totally different. But if they come up to you looking for strictly sex, but you want a relationship, you can't then turn around and be mad at them for not committing to you when you accepted a non-committed relationship in the first place. Whatever time frame is acceptable for you, I mean, because after what, a month, 2 months, 3 is pushing it, and you're not in a solid relationship, just go, just leave. Understand that you can't force yourself on anyone. You can't make anyone do anything they do not want to do. I believe, in my opinion, that when women say things like, well, if you're not gonna do right by me, you're gonna waste my time, why even bother with me if you're not ready? Because he came to get what he came for. It's up to you to use wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and discernment to figure out if this person is going to be able to provide you with whatever your needs are at the time. That is solely up to you. Playing the victim in some way by saying, oh, he wasted my time, oh, he didn't do right by me, and I gave him this and I gave him that and all of this, and he never did right by me. You have to take your responsibility in that, because 9 times out of 10, people show you who they are. And if you choose to ignore it, if you choose to ignore the signs, if you choose to ignore even their words sometimes because you have your own agenda that's different from theirs, what makes you any better than them? So a lot of times we have to stop feeling like the victim so that we can grab control. Stop being emotional about every little thing. Emotions are important in some spaces, but sometimes, especially in relationships in this day and age, you can't afford to be overly emotional. You just can't. I just really want Black women to understand that, and women in general to understand that some of these things are in your control, and it's not anybody's job to. Everybody have their own agenda, including you. So if somebody's agenda don't line up with yours, you have to take action. You have to do, because if the person come up to you, they only want a strictly platonic relationship, a strictly sexual relationship, friends with benefits, whatever, but you want a monogamous relationship, if you turn around and then engage in intercourse with them, you don't get to turn around and be upset with them when you gave them something they did not deserve. You gave them something that you shouldn't have, and you know you shouldn't have, but you thought you could negotiate for more. Who's the worst person? In some circles, you're pretty even, because at the end of the day, we all come into things with our own agendas, into things with our relationships, friendships, whatever, with something that we want out of it. So it's up to you to make sure you get your part out just like they are, okay? So we are no longer going to point the finger at other people, especially for things that is totally in our control and that we simply don't have to accept, okay? Just say no. And eventually you will attract exactly what you want. I really learned this lesson in a previous relationship that I was in when when I realized that I was the one unhappy. And he actually told me, he said, I'm good, I'm happy, I'm content with what's going on. If you're unhappy, you're the one who's gonna have to make some decisions because I'm good. Essentially, it's the same thing. If you're the one who wants more, if you're the one unhappy in a particular situation, if you want something to change in the situation, you have to be the one to change it, okay? So you can expect someone who's content, because a lot of times, especially us as women, we'll sit up and be angry and be mad, and the man is just in total bliss. He has no idea you're upset or anything. So some things we just have to take into our own hands. That is all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, okay? Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a new video, which I'm gonna try to get better at, because I've been slacking for weeks now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.